This okra and mushroom soup is not only delicious, it is also nutritious. Let's get into it. So, the first thing to do is to cook your meat. I'm using cow skin and snail, but you can use any meat of your choice. I also use beef as well. Okay, so if you want to take your recipes up a notch, you need to start making your own seasoning cubes. Let me know in the comment if you would like the detailed recipe on how to make this cube, but they're made with parsley, with ginger, garlic, all the nice things. Okay, so I'm putting 3 cubes of each, and now I'm going to put all-purpose seasoning. Like I always say, I always make my meat very, very delicious so that we don't have to do much later on. So I also put curry goat seasoning as well. That was finished. I need to buy another one. And a little bit of salt and Maggi. So we're using 3 cubes of star Maggi. So I went ahead and cut my pepper. So I'm going to add my pepper in right now and stir it, and also add my dried fish. It's very important you use a form of dried fish in this soup to get that taste that you want. And now we are going to cut up the mushroom. You can use as much as you want or as little as you want, but this makes the okra so fresh and just extra extra. I'm also using Uba. This is not mandatory, but if you have it, please put it. So nice. So we're going to use some Uba in this as well. Now it's time to cut up the okra. I will show you a very simple, easy way to cut up your okra in no time at all. So check this out. Literally, you watch it and you cut up the top, the head and the tail of the okra, and you're literally gonna stack it up, right? Just check it. I'm going to stack a whole bunch of it, and I'm literally going to cut them at the same time. Let me know if you do this as well. Saves so much time. I love simple ways to make things so much easier for myself. Okay, so once that is done, we are going to get out all our meat and we're going to cut it to sizable chunks. I love doing this with all my soup. It makes meat so much more enjoyable, and also my kids can enjoy the meat in the food as well. So I always cut up my meat. Love it. Okay, so once we finish that, we're literally going to put it back into the pot and continue cooking. So this is the beef I added. This was already made in the freezer, like I always try to do. And so all I did was to just add it into it. By this time, the whole kitchen was looking a mess, so we needed to do a mini cleanup before we continue cooking. Meanwhile, the meat was cooking nicely in the pot. So it's important to make sure there is no water left, barely any water left in your meat. And the reason is because of the mushroom. Mushroom has a lot of water in it, so you don't want your food to have too much water. So now I'm adding crayfish. I added 3 spoons of blended crayfish, and then I added my oil into it. And yeah, the oba as well is added if you have some. And then we're going to literally cook that for like 2 minutes just for the water to come out of the mushroom. But if you want your mushroom to be extra fresh and crunchy, literally add the okra at this time, cook it for 5 minutes, and it's done. So if you don't know how to make oatmeal fufu. This is a very quick video tutorial on how to make it. Let me know if you want another video on this separately, but this is all we eat. So delicious and also very healthy. If you're looking for ways to make your meals for your family extra healthy, this is one of the ways to do that. So I literally mix it with hot water, get it to a very soft. So I got it to a soft texture, but it depends. Literally, you have to try it around to see what you prefer, if you want it soft or if you want it hard. And then I'm going to microwave it for 3 minutes, and then we are going to bring it out and turn it again. All right, so back to this pot. Now it's after 2 minutes. You can now see water from the mushroom. Look at that. Yeah, so always make sure there's not a lot of water in your meat. The last ingredients to add is the okra. So once you add this, literally you are done cooking. So we are literally gonna mix that up and cover it for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how fresh you want your okra. While that cooks, the fufu is ready. So we are literally going to just turn it one more time, add it to a plate, and we are going to use our hand to knead it to the shape that we want. And just like that, our soup is ready. So delicious, so yummy. We are all very hungry to eat. So, yes, definitely try this recipe. It's really, really delicious. There's no one way of cooking food, but this was so nice with the mushroom. Just make sure the mushroom is in there and some meat is in there with a lot of seasoning. And that's it. Let me know if you try this recipe. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.